been lately? I'll show ya. I've been to a music festival with my work, spin classes, very, very sweaty, outside for a few walks to get fresh air, walking, grabbing groceries, running errands, hanging out with Dylan, out to a farm with my friend's kids, cleaning up the office, went to IKEA, got some Costco dogs, built IKEA furniture, cleaned the space where the IKEA furniture was going to go. I did a lot of laundry, refreshed all of my bedding, covered up this cabinet with some paper, took a nap, more spin classes, organized outside, cut some paper to put photos in. I was Spider-Man for my friend's birthday, golfed with my dad, planted flowers outside on the balcony, went for more walks, went to more spin, worked a lot, went to Calgary, forgot all of my climbing gear to head to the mountains, headed to the mountains, went up to Tack Falls to attempt to climb it. The falls were absolutely stunning, very, very loud. Got to the top, set up rope, took in the view, and then Dylan went up. Okay, a quick story time. So Dylan's already secure at our next pitch. I'm about to climb up to meet him. There was a team that started to rappel and they didn't speak English. So Dylan's trying to get them to stop and wait for me to at least clip into the next draw and maybe connect my PA system. I was in between draws at this point, so I couldn't really secure myself. I wasn't sure what to do. I just completely froze and got stressed out. But this team continues to rappel and I can't see Dylan anymore, so I can't communicate with him. I'm holding on to these tiny rocks. I'm wearing brand new shoes that are a size too small for me on my tippy toes on this little ledge. And then 2 more people rappelled, and then 2 more, and then another. So I was holding onto the wall for 60 minutes or something before I actually found out that I could clip my PA system into the wall. I was just full on panic mode. Anyways, the whole story, long story short, is we did not climb Tack Falls after that. Okay, back to the video. We did Gold Rush instead, which was in Banff, an easier climb and just to build my confidence. The views were stunning. It was super windy above. Got back home, had some breakfast, jumped straight into work, ran some errands, got my passport photos, went back to IKEA, made a latte, built some IKEA furniture, and then filled up our barn. That's a really nice coffee. Okay, now we are here. We are kind of doing a recap. I have been filming a lot of stuff and just not having enough time to edit absolutely everything. Obviously, the month has been a little jam-packed lately, and specifically my last 2 weeks there. Okay, I'm just gonna stop the clip here. I am editing this video and I'm realizing that, you know what, I'm still pretty drained. I have bags under my eyes. I really wanted to film while I was drinking my coffee first thing in the morning, and I'm just noticing my energy is just so low still and depleted from my last couple weeks of just socializing with absolutely everybody that I know at this point. It makes things really tough when I do that to myself, and I do it to myself specifically because I just want to fit it all in those 2 weeks or all in a week, so I just don't have to do it again for a longer period of time. If you're anything like me, just hanging out with a lot of people or just people in general drain the crap out of me. It's exhausting. I don't feel myself. I feel very depleted and I have no energy or life really to give in my personal life or in my relationship. So I'm just noticing I feel like I'm a drag in these clips. So I'm going to talk to you about what's happening in the month of July. I am really excited. I have taken a vow with Dylan. I just said I'm going to say no to plans for the foreseeable future because I'm exhausted. Anyways, okay, we're gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna talk to you about my July, my upcoming August. We're doing a monthly reset. We're gonna do Monday uploads. Every Monday there will be a new video. I have a whole schedule. like planned out on a spreadsheet. It's happening. So we're going with that. Yeah, okay, let's get to it. Just moved my camera and didn't set it up at all, but I was like ready to record. Hi. What we're kind of talking about for the month of July is not only like the fun plans I have going on, but also just like a monthly reset, like the things that I really need to get done this month. I have a thing on Notion that I use as a template, and it basically has all of my monthly reset things. So it goes anything from clearing my Google Keep, filling in my business expenses for the month, updating my Pinterest posts, reviewing the projects I have and what goals I've set for myself for the month. So it goes on and on and on. We have a dumping list on the fridge of stuff that we wanted to get done. Some of that already happened in the last 2 weeks. I think it's what kind of kept me sane. We bought this sideboard behind me to then take stuff out of this closet. It's a lot more open in here. We're able to pull out our camping bins, all of our climbing gear and all of that stuff, and it works so much better. We bought a bar for the kitchen area. We have a lot of liquor and it was like shoved in this tiny container. So we bought something bigger, finally found something we like, built that this week. We bought patio furniture, made the outside patio look super cute. So we've been spending time outside there having a drink and just like disconnecting from our phones. It's been awesome. So far, the reset has been like in full swing, and there are a few other things that I'd like to do in the coming week, but I did my big things this past week. So that's where we're sitting at so far. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna lower this. This is a little high, right? I don't know. Also, don't mind, I got this cute little zit. Literally, it was a zit. I was gonna call it a pimple and make it sound cute, but it was a zit. It was on my nose and I popped it, and now I look like Rudolph. Okay, so July. I'm very excited. I am really pumped for the summer. I'm excited for all my plans. They involve primarily being outside with friends. Starting out with this weekend, we are doing a mountaineering objective. We haven't decided between the two. We have plans for both. However, it's kind of weather dependent. We can't just go up something if it's pouring rain or snowing or any sort of thing like that. So we're gonna decide tomorrow before we all start driving to a location, but that's the weekend plan. Well, my alarm to get ready for bed just went off, so the video just stopped filming while I was talking. Okay, so the weekend after this, we're headed up to a lake with Dylan's family, and I'm really looking forward to that. We're just gonna relax, drink, hang out on the beach, lake, whatever, paddleboard, you know, play games, all of that good stuff. I haven't done that in a really long time too, so that'll be really nice. The week after that, we are doing our first backcountry camping trip. Dylan has never been here before. I'm really excited for him to see how beautiful it is back there. And on top of that, just to like show him how hard my backcountry trips are. I typically don't pick anything that's like easy or accessible. I like the trips that typically involve not seeing anyone on the trail. Part of that is just like not only me feeling like a huge hermit, but it's honestly just a challenge. It's like I love the challenge of being back there, navigating, figuring it out for myself. So I'm taking him back there, and I'm like really excited to see his reaction of like what it's like. And then that leads us to our last week of July. We're hopefully gonna head down south, and we're gonna plan out a couple multi-pitches. The multi-pitch that we didn't get to complete this past weekend, I would love to revisit and see if we can do it again, but we'll figure out logistics later. Okay, the other thing that I never really talk about is like if the weather doesn't work out, like what do? We figure out something else to do outside that's like awesome and magical and aligns with what our objectives are in the mountains. So whether that's getting better at climbing and going out to different crags or multi-pitching, whether that is finding more hard hikes to do, anything, you know, with a little bit of spice, if you will. Okay. Well, that is our month of July with this delightful month of mountain plants and just being outside. We are also doing things during the week. So typically I have client work to do later on in the evenings. I still go to spin classes. I think I'm going to attempt to run a couple times in the week and see how my knee is feeling I haven't really talked about that a whole lot, but I'm having like some significant pain in my knee that shoots up to my hip. So I haven't been running as much as I would like to. I mean, running is and has been my sport for a really long time, and to be in pain and then also just feel like, wow, this sucks and I won't be able to do it ever again. Yeah, it's just not a great feeling. So we have a lot of activities to do with either going to a studio and working out, being outside, going for long walks in the community, hanging out with our, close friends and family in the neighborhood. And yeah, so I know that the month of July will just like completely fly by us. I have a short week at almost every single week this month, which is bittersweet in a sense. It's awesome because I get to take off early for the mountains. It just also creates a lot of work for myself within my workplace and also my freelance career. And then on top of that, like plans that I have for products that I want to make or, stuff like that. So it's a little bit of everything. It's a lot to balance, but popping everything into a paper calendar, into your digital calendar, definitely not only helps you be accountable, but it also just kind of keeps you consistent and rolling with the punches as things kind of come up. So yeah. Okay, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. The one thing that I never got to talk about that I did talk about in my earlier footage, I talked about a project that I am working on for the next few months. I'm really, really excited about it. I hope you are too. I am working with Moving Coffee Roasters based out of Richmond, BC. They have some amazing coffees. I literally cannot stress this enough. We order from them once a month regardless, and to be working with them, creating content and being able to talk about their coffee, it just gets me excited. It like makes me so happy. So they were super, super kind, and they gave me a 10% off discount code. So you can use that to, I believe it's like anything on their website, so including equipment, but yeah, if you have any questions about coffee, I used to formerly be a barista for a specialty coffee roaster here in Edmonton, and I still have great connections with those guys too. I know a lot about coffee. I have competed in competition. I've helped out others who are competing, being a coach for them, and so on and so forth. But I will leave that discount code just down below in the description there. I believe it's also just a link. If you pop in the link, it just auto-populates the discount into checkout. Anyways, Moving Coffee, definitely try it. Discount code below for you. That's it. That's all, folks. That's all I have for you. I will keep you up to speed on all of our adventures. I'm excited to show you some of the places. If you're interested in backcountry camping and have questions about that, that is something I'm also obsessed with. So I'll show you all the beautiful places that are really far away that either you might want to try hiking to on your own, or maybe you just want to see it from the comfort of your computer screen, tablet, phone, whatever it may be. So yeah. Well, as you can see, it's like golden hour. It's like prime time to just like wind down with a cup of tea. It is 9 o'clock. I'm going to take my melatonin and get to bed, and we'll talk really soon. Thanks so much. Okay, bye.